The Great Bambi 42, A Day in the Life of an MMA Videographer, Part 2. We're at Muckleshoot Casino. I'm in the hotel room trying to be a YouTuber, still really bad at it. I like to get down to the event center a little bit early so that I can do pre-fight interviews with all of the fighters. This was going to be Byron Fernandez's last fight, so I really wanted to make sure I had a chance to talk to him. A couple more shots of the fighters getting their hands wrapped, getting all prepped up, ready to go before the pre-fight meeting by Mr. Anthony Hamlet, the best referee that we have in the Pacific Northwest. Jeff Hoagland, Chase Hooper, Patricia Blackburn, and Juliana Miller sharing a kiss before the fights are underway. And yeah, I really just focus on coming as prepared as possible, just making sure that, you know, depending on whether or not I'm shooting up on top of the cage or shooting through it, making sure that I have all my camera settings dialed in so that I can capture moments like this. Melvin with a beautiful takedown. Sometimes I'll cut to the corner, Austin Arnett in his fighter's corner there. Love when fighters get right up in the face of the camera. Here's a couple shots of me just in the cage doing my thing during the broadcast, and here's what it looks like every time I walk into the cage behind the ring girls. Love capturing moments backstage, the thrill and the agony. And yeah, you know, it really comes down to the finish. The finish is so important to me. I love being able to, I pride myself on sensing when the finish is coming and, you know, just really dialing in and making sure that I try and capture that moment as best as possible. And sometimes the fighters have their backs to you. Sometimes you're not in position to get the shot. And sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes the fighters are right in front of you and they'll jump up on the cage and you'll be able to get this amazing shot. Going into the cage and make sure you get the shot of the fighter getting the title wrapped around their waist. Juliana Miller, Rick Little cutting a promo before the last couple fights of the night. It was going to be Marcos Lopez versus Byron Fernandez. Like I said before, Byron Fernandez's last MMA fight of his career, and he ended up going out there and putting on a show. Looked probably better than he ever has at 51 years of age. A beautiful elbow here. He ends up winning the fight here. I love this moment here as they embrace at the end of the fight before Byron gets the belt wrapped around his waist for the last time. Dimitri Morales with kind of a controversial finish, I guess you could say. It says he is the future up on the cage. The coach of the other fighter stands in front of my camera as I'm trying to get the shot of Dimitri getting the belt wrapped around his waist. Super unprofessional, unsportsmanlike. The main event would end with Rafael Brewster taking a soccer kick to the dome by Eli Ellison in the main event, and that is really how the night would end. Make sure you follow for more.